Hi everyone, my higher time frame bullish scenario is that this ABC expanded flat is not yet finished, as price did not yet hit the common wave C target, which is this white box over here, but it also didn't even hit the rare wave C target. Now that means that this impulsive structure, which I here have as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is not yet finished, and that we're very likely currently in this green wave 4. Now the typical or most common correction in a wave 4 is an expanded flat, which is a 3-wave move in the A, followed by a 3-wave B, and then a 5-wave to the downside for C, before then returning upwards for wave 5. The invalidation for this scenario is taking the lows, in my opinion, here at 20.3k, as a wave 4 tends not to go below the 0.5 fib taken from the low of 2 to the high of 3. Now the bearish scenario on the high time frame is that wave C is already in, and we're going to move to the downside to much lower levels, at least below the lows here made at like 15.5k. The absolute minimum requirement for wave C in an expanded flat is that it should take the highs of A, which it has done. Now the invalidation of this scenario is if we move above the highs that are now here called wave 5 C and B, which basically is the 25.3k level. The moment this happens, this scenario will be invalidated. On the medium time frame, I have 2 bullish scenarios and 1 bearish scenario that I like to show you. And out of the bullish scenarios, this is my favorite bullish scenario, which basically is a WXY, which then ends the A, the green A over here, which then leads to having a 3-wave B before a 5-wave in the C. This would make a B, C expanded flat in the 4 before then having a move up for wave 5. The invalidation is taking the low that we made a few days ago at 22.7k. My second bullish scenario is that we extend the wave A in this wave 4, which is a WXY, and then another XZ, with X being a 3-wave, Z being a 3-wave, or Z being some sort of a triangle. Now that would then be wave A, and then we again expect another wave B for then eventually a wave C. The invalidation over here is at 21.3k, and the invalidation becomes valid if we take the lows here before price is going to take the highs here. So if we go up and then fall down below this level, that's the moment it's invalidated. If we take these highs first, then this invalidation is not valid anymore. The bearish scenario in this case is that wave C and wave B is already finished with an ending diagonal that we had over here, and then we are now in a 1-2, 1-2 scenario, expecting a big wave 3 to the downside, which tends to be very, very impulsive. In that case, the invalidation is at 24.6k, which is the high of 2 over here, because if this is a 1-2, 1-2, then this blue one and the retracement of the blue one, wave 2, is not allowed to go above the high where the origin of the blue wave 1 started, which is here at 24.6k. More locally, I have the bullish and the bearish scenario, and currently I kind of prefer more the bullish scenario, but we'll see of course how that goes. First of all, the invalidation of the bullish scenario is here below the wick at 22.7k. Currently, the bullish scenario for me is a 3-wave structure, and let me zoom out just a little bit so I have some I have the B on my chart over here, and then eventually the C should be somewhere up there. Yes. So on the lower time frame, I'm currently looking for this to be then an ABC in the blue A, and then the blue A, blue B, and then eventually we have the blue C over here, which also would match perfectly with the target box that I have, with a couple of interesting confluences like the daily naked point of control and the time naked point of control over there. So on the lower time frame, I would in this case with the bullish scenario be looking for more upside, with this being the A, B, and then a C. Now we had a little bit of a move up here and a retracement on the CVD. There are bullish divergences between the low that we made earlier, or actually last night, and the low that we made earlier today. You can see this is a higher low, but here, if you look at the yellow line as well as the blue line, we made lower lows. So that's a bullish scenario on the CVD, and we'll see how that eventually goes. If we zoom in just a little bit, you can, by the way, see this target box, which is the target area in this case for the white wave C, this being A, B, C, so an expanded flat in the B wave over here. And if we go to the 5-minute time frame, one could say that the low that we made with C then started with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of move, so an impulsive move, and then a 3-wave correction. Of course, price currently looks quite nice. It looks to go to the upside. We do have bullish divergences over here, so that is currently my preferred very low time frame scenario, where we just would move to the upside and at least take the highs over here. But of course, one never know. We can also return, take some lows, and then move up in this bullish scenario. Lastly, the bearish scenario on the local time frame is that, again, we have this 1, 2, 1, 2 before we then have a 3 to the downside. And in that case, this is wave A, this is wave B, then wave C tends to get towards the 1-to-1 area before then moving to the downside. So it's actually quite similar to the bullish scenario, but the only difference is that with the bullish scenario, I have a target that is above the invalidation, and with the bearish scenario, one could say that, yeah, we're of course not gonna hit this area. We will maybe go up for wave C and then move down for eventually way more downside in a wave 3. Also, the bullish scenario, what I like about the bullish scenario as well, is that if this is a nice 3-wave structure, then this could be wave A. Then we have this as a wave A, followed by a 3-wave B, and then eventually another 3-wave C, which would then, on the higher time frame, end this wave B. So then we have an A over here, B expanded flat with a nice 3-wave structure in the B before then we move down for wave C, and then we finish wave 4, which is of course the wave 4 on the higher time frame. So that being said, this is what I wanted to show you, my ideas on the low time frame, the medium time frame, and the high time frame. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment. I'm still experimenting with my channel and seeing what you guys like and maybe don't like. So please, if you have any feedback, let me know, because I really like to learn. So that being said, thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you at my next update at 7 p.m. CET tonight. Bye bye.